Pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh, Dedniel Nunez.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
So back to the top of the order. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. 0 for 3 in this one. Cut on and lifted in the air. Siri in position. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, center fielder Michael Harris.
And now it's going to be Michael Harris II. Missed inside with the curve. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Looking to get the tying run on base. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 2-1.
And now a little barking back towards the umpire. Clearly thought he got that outside corner on what was a pretty big pitch. Sometimes that only makes it worse for you moving forward, but it can also open up that location in the future if the umpire thinks there's a chance that he missed it.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
2-2.
Outside low. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Marcell Ozuna in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner.
That was just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle, so I gotta think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. The outfield playing him to pull with the center fielder positioned in that left center field gap. First offering and it just misses. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And now 1-2. Next offering misses down and away.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Hard hit left side. Vientos whips it to first. Inning over. And the Braves go down quietly. They're down 3-2.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Joe Jimenez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Mark Vientos. That one is absolutely belted. Harris going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Jimenez, a former All-Star, 30 years old now, and he was born in Puerto Rico. And a strike. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Pierce Johnson getting loose out there. Ball one there. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
2 down, bases empty. Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. That one's in there, and that is strike one. Fastball is outside. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. 3 up, 3 down that time. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Mets 3 and the Braves 2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Danny Young.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Well, 1-run game. Now the Atlanta cleanup hitter, Matt Olson.
Matt Olson.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Action in the pen down there. Edwin Diaz up and loosening in the pen. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. That one not close, and it's 2-1. And the sweeper misses.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Austin Riley in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That finds the mark on the inside corner.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Popped up. Vientos on his way over. He's got it. And there's 1 down.
Up next for the Braves, third baseman, Austin.
Here is Austin Riley.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tie and run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with 1 swing here.
And that one fouled off. Holding on to a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that's fouled off. Swing and a ball popped up. Lindor. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Jerickson Profar.
Here's the switch hitting left fielder, Jerickson Profar. He's been a great free agent sign. There's a swing and a drive. Hits the fence. Makes the turn and heads for second. As the tying run is forced to stop at second.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. On the corner for a strike. 0-1. With a single base runner because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. So the tying run at second. Lindor slings it across. Third out, and that ends the frame. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Mets 3 and the Braves 2. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Number 63.
And he's had a really hard time throwing strikes so far this season. His walk rate is up there among the worst in the league for relievers.
Well, 1-run game, and stepping in for New York, Brandon Nimmo. Outside, ball 1.
1-0.
And another ball.
2-0 to count.
Fouls one off. 2-2. That one missed.
Full count.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
So up next for New York, Jeff McNeil. He had a big swing back in the 6th. The solo shot that figures into this game in a pretty big way right now.
Yeah, that was a big swing of the bat, and he's going to be looking for more, trying to add on to this lead right here.
Throw over to first.
He's safe.
Runner takes off. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. And there's one down.
Up next for the Mets, center fielder Jose
So up
Siri.
next, Jose Siri. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Swings through that one.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. To second, but way too late. Safe there. locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. Next offering is downstairs.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
And a ball and 2 strikes.
Ball 2.
Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Just missed. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Swing and a miss. Struck him out of the slider, and there's 2 gone.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor. That's a strike. Man on second, 2 down. Off the mark there. And the count even 1-1. Inside, just missed. That clips the corner. In the air, out towards right center. Harris after it. He makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. So no runs in the inning despite the leadoff walk, and that does it. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Mets 3 and the Braves 2.
I'm about to do something different. I'm about to change up the game. They can't look away. Yeah, there's no competition.
Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Edwin Diaz.
Now pitching to the
Comes
New
on
York
looking
Mets.
for his 35th save of the
Number
season,
39.
and that's a pretty big number. Definitely one of the better closers in the sport this year.
Now it's the Atlanta
Leading
catcher,
off for the
Sean
Braves.
Murphy.
Catcher, Sean Murphy.
Just off the inside edge. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
In there at the knees.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate. A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
1-run game, bottom 9. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. On the move, racing back onto the track, and he makes the catch. That's a big first out right there, and that changes
Now
things.
batting.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism has shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Arcia in the box now, takes strike 1.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
1 down, base is empty.
1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Trying to close out a one-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swings and misses, struck him out. Now only one out remaining.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. And that's way high. And that's ball one. Strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A one-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. They're down to their final strike.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
The Braves down to their final strike. Sends it to center, and this should be it. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
This is why they turn to him to close out games. He's so reliable in these spots, and he just proved it for the 35th time this season. Nice job getting it done out of the pen.
All I wanted was to be wanted me to get a little break. The couple in the head, still outside. I don't hide from it for life. Had to fight for my life. Took them hits in stride. If I die for the guys, and my candlelight going up like the club. After that, go slide. Are you with that?
You can run, but you can't hide. You can't go far. No matter where you go, there you are.